But they all think they're good people, better than you even. That's why this next part was my absolute favorite of the night. With the preening CEO of Apple Computers right there. Why was he there? Well, take a look.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show, a superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you?
Just perfect and absolutely true. Apple broke labor laws in China. That's widely reported. You don't say. The only surprising thing there is that China had any labor laws to break. That's a shocking part of the story to me. But seriously, when was the last time anyone took on Hollywood, plus China, plus the big tech companies like Apple, all in one sentence? Well, Ricky Gervais just did. That was perfect. And he wrapped up his opening monologue thusly.
So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and... So... It's already 3 hours long. Right, let's do the first award. The first award.
There was some silence there when he was swearing, which added to the fun. I like it. I like the zinger about Saint Greta.
How dare you?
Who's got the courage to take her on in Hollywood? I love it. And I think he took a lot of the air out of the balloon. I think there were a lot of stars who were planning to rant about Donald Trump or whatever. And after that lecture from Ricky Gervais, I think some of them decided to dial it back a bit. Not everybody. Jennifer Aniston, who's still around, I guess, she read a pre-written letter about Australia's bushfires. As you know, 200 people have been arrested by police for arson. Across Australia. Even a firefighter has been charged with arson, bizarrely. Arson. That means people lighting fires on purpose. But Jennifer Aniston, on behalf of an Australian actor, had to lecture the rest of the world about global warming.
Russell Crowe could not be here with us tonight because he is at home in Australia protecting his family from the devastating bushfires. He sent along this message in case he won. Make no mistake, the tragedy unfolding in Australia is climate change based. We need to act based on science, move our global workforce to renewable energy, and respect our planet for the unique and amazing place it is. That way, we all have a future. Thank you.
Yeah. How many times has Russell Crowe or Jennifer Aniston taken a private jet? How many private jets in that room alone? Amazingly, one of the stars actually picked up where Gervais left off. Here's Joaquin Phoenix lecturing not Americans, but the Hollywood celebrities in the room. Listen to this.
It's great to vote, but sometimes we have to take that responsibility on ourselves and make changes and sacrifices in our own lives. And I hope that we can do that. We don't have to take private jets to Palm Springs for the awards sometimes or back, please. And I'll try to do better, and I hope you will too. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this night and all of you. Thank you.
That's pretty amazing. Lecturing the celebrities about jetting from LA to Palm Springs. It was amazing. Notice how they put the music up pretty quickly to cut him off. Well, Ricky Gervais did his job. And the suck-up media, the access media, the media that lives off the table scraps from the stars, they knew what they had to do. Ricky Gervais was right. That probably was the last gig he'll get hosting a celebrity show. He doesn't care. He's a comedian from the United Kingdom. What does he care? But the local court hearers are courtesans might be more accurate. They knew they had to defend the honor of their people, their benefactors. Look at this. The Golden Globe's mood was already sober thanks to an impeachment, threat of war with Iran, and Australian bushfires. The last thing anyone needed was Ricky Gervais there telling them they sucked. That's from a writer at the LA Times. Yeah, come on, guys. The millionaires in that room were all so glum because in Australia there's bushfires. So be extra nice to these millionaires, okay? They've had a really tough go of it, especially when you tell them how awful, when they tell you how awful you are. Don't push back. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant Show, which is a show I do every day. I do a monologue, interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at premium.rebelnews.com.